Oh, we got Carmelo popping out today. Okay. A karmic masculine. All right. Let's see. What about this Carmelo, Holy Spirit? If you a masculine watching, flip it. All right. We talking about a Karmisha for you. But let's see. Let's see what this is about. Oh. Okay. They planned a shooting. This could be like a fake friend. Let's see. Tell me more about this planned a shooting. Like, oh my goodness. Your ex? Okay, somebody's first name, middle name, last name can have an X in it, but I'm getting X, like your ex. Tell me more about planned the shooting. Whoa. Yeah, an ex. Okay, someone who could be right now trying to lock you in to a lease agreement. All right, telling you to move in with them, or if you was living with them and you're moving out, they're trying to make you stay with them. They want you to renew the lease. All right, apply it how it resonates. So this is an ex, and you know you probably don't want to be with them. You want to do you? Yeah, look, you cannot make this up. We have the Black Widow, a woman who kills her lovers or their lovers end up dead or in prison. Like literally planned a shooting. Wow. What in the world? All right, we have here a clout hungry attention seeker. So this is this person right here. They planned. So if you are dealing with a Carmelo, this Carmelo, they planned this because you don't want to, you don't want to be with them. You want to move out. That's for somebody. Now, this is a Karmisha here who's doing this shit that she don't want somebody to move on. All right, she's a Black Widow. Let's see. Tell me more about this, Holy Spirit. So just basically, it's somebody's ex. Somebody's ex does not want them to move on. Does not want you to move on. Family. You could have a child with this ex of yours. We have here Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your ex is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. They don't want you to move on. And they're planning to shoot you because... Oh my God, yo, this is crazy. It's like, this is giving that energy of like, if you're not going to be with me, you're not going to be with nobody. I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to make sure you're not going to be with nobody. Or I'm going to kill you to scare you into submission. And that's really creepy. But listen, that should be real. All right, what is the point of the shooting? Let's see what we get with that. I just saw abuse. Oh my goodness. That's definitely giving abuse. That's a very abusive relationship right there. Yeah, I just saw destruction. Let's see what comes out. Oh my God. Look, I use him for money and cock blocking. Let's see what's this one here. Three of Pentacles reverse. You don't want to work with this karmic anymore. You see that? Three people collaborating here. You don't want to collaborate with this karmic. You don't want to work with this karmic. You don't want to build. This is also building with a fucking karmic. You don't want to build with them either. You don't want them because look, you probably know that they're using you for money. That is a very materialistic person. That this person is, again, they're clout hungry, attention seeker, materialistic. They're dark as fog. They're fucking Black Widow. Like they're toxic. You don't want no parts of this. All right, so with cock blocking, that's what they're doing. Like I just said, if you're not going to be with me, you're not going to be with anybody because I'm going to shoot you. That's the ultimate cock blocking right there. Like, I'm going to make sure you just die. All right, or I'll shoot you in the leg and let's see if a bitch want to be with you now limping and shit. Yo, this is crazy. That's just what came to mind right now. That is so crazy. So maybe that's how she's thinking. Like, you know, the shooting, like I said, it's probably not to kill you. That's interesting that I said that right now twice, like the same thing in a different way. So I feel like that spirit is saying like this karmic, they don't want you to die, but they want to force you into submission. Like, you know, just shoot you in the leg, shoot you, you know, somewhere where you're not gonna die, but you're gonna see that this karmic is a psycho and you don't want to cross them again. That's really bad. Okay, that's really a psychotic karmic, and you need to get like a restraining order or something like that because damn, that is what they're doing. Nine of Cups, that is their wish fulfillment. All right, that is like a mob thing, right? Like maybe they got connections to the mob or some shit. All right, but Nine of Cups is their wish fulfillment. That's what their wish is. All right, like they could have told somebody, like, listen, this is what I want you to do. All right, look, yep, surprise. Pull up on him when he least expect it and just shoot him in the butt cheek. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me pull from another deck. Let's see what else comes out. This is crazy, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, tell us more about this energy. What does the collective need to receive at this time? You're immune to the attacks, all right? So, yeah, you are protected. If she's doing spell work on you, that could be why now she's trying to resort to physical abuse here. She was doing spiritual abuse, sending you spiritual love spells, all this bullshit, spiritual warfare to bind you to them. And that shit ain't working anymore. So now she's like planning this shooting here. Listen, don't be scared, all right? You are good. That's not going to happen. All right? So you are immune to all the shit that she's trying to do. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Blood test said that she was not pregnant. She lied. All right. So for some of y'all, there's a karmic, or the same karmic right here. That was one of her tactics. Like I just said right now, the voodoo is not working. So she's going to try something physical. She could have tried the voodoo and then tried even to do this, you know, after, you know, like plan A, B, and C. Now she's on plan C. But plan A, look, talking about plan confirmation, plan B, okay? Maybe somebody, yeah, like basically a plan B is resonating with this. All right, but somebody said that she was pregnant and she lied. She was not pregnant. All right, that was one of her other tactics, one of her manipulation tactics to keep this person stuck to them. Yup, you cannot make this up. Like I said, this could be somebody's baby mama. Maybe she already got a kid with him and was like, oh, we're going to have another baby. You know, we got a family here. We're expecting. Oh, my God. Let's just do it for the baby. Let's do it for our baby. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And she lied. Oh, my God. All right. It says here, the karmic sent her friends to watch you or to add you. So this person got people watching you. All right, so if you had any random friend requests or anything like that, this is people that are being sent to you. Yeah, we have elevation requires separation, and it says an epiphany, had a download, dream message. All right, this could be you right here, like you had some type of download or a dream, something that like a realization, and you realize that you are gonna have to separate from this karmic if you want to elevate, if you want to move on in life, if you want to get into your purpose, you know, into your north node. Your north node is your destiny, like what you're meant to be doing. You know, you're not meant to stay stuck in this situation with this karmisha over here, you know. So you're realizing that elevation requires separation. That's for somebody. Okay, and this karmic doesn't want that. They're doing all of this shit to make sure that you do not separate from them. They don't want you to go through no awakening. They don't want you to level up. They want you to be bound to them so they could keep on getting material gains from you. All right, that's all they care about. That's really sad and unfortunate. You know, it's not like they really love you and then you be like, oh, you know, like she's just really in love, you know. But even though that's still not good, because you got to do what you got to do. All right, but it's like, damn, bitch, like you going mad hard for some money. Like just go get a job, go do something with your life. Because damn, bitch, all of this for money. Like, oh my God, that's how you know they got a demon attached. Oh, and somebody got a big ding-a-ling too. But not, I have here big D energy, and look, attention. So again, attention seeker, clout hungry. We have here music or studio. So with big D energy, this is somebody that they got clout, they get attention, they have, you know, this aura of someone who is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big D energy. I don't know how else to explain it. So with music, studio, and attention, and then we got clout hungry, attention seeker, is giving groupie. Like, I don't know if you, divine masculine, look, it says they're jealous of your life. Like, I don't know if you into music, divine masculine, or you, divine feminine. Somebody's into music or a celebrity, or, you know, you get clout, you get attention, and you know, you don't look for it. It's just part of the game. It's part of the game with whatever it is that you do here with this music or studio. And if it's not music or studio, it's just that you do something and you get attention, and this karmic is jealous of that. You know, they want in. It's giving definitely attention seekers, groupie energy. Okay. So they're jealous of your life. Let's see what else we get. The karmic is obsessed getting readings done on you. Okay, so again, they're getting readings on because they want to see what's going on in your life. Trigger. Damn, we got 2 cards already talking about shooting and trigger. This is wild. So they're seeing that the voodoo's not working. Like I said, with these readings to see what's going on in your life, they're seeing that they're seeing that the voodoo ain't working on you. So now, like I said, they're going to this plan here where they're going to try to do this. Let's see how this is going to end. We know that you protected, but let's just see what Spirit got to say. All right, Holy Spirit. Maybe they don't even do it. Okay, because this is what she's planning to do. How is this going to end with this shooting, Holy Spirit? Is she going to do it? Is she going to take action? I don't think it's her. I think she's going to try to pay somebody. It could be this Carmelo that she's going to pay, a karmic masculine. Let's see how this is going to go. I feel crazy even having to ask this question. Like, this karmic is really a weirdo. This karmic is really trying to get somebody shot up because they don't want to be with them. Like, girl, you need to go love on yourself. Because you wilding. You wilding on the island. That's what came to mind right now. So, in New York, people be saying that. It's like, bitch, you about to go to, what is it? Rikers Island. Okay, keep playing with it. Look at that. We got the Empress and we got the 9 of Wands. So this is, you see how this is, it says here ongoing battle, and you can see the image here. Someone like looking over their shoulder. I'm trying to, there you go. They're looking over their shoulder. You know, this is a wounded person, the wounded healer. Okay, so it's like, then we got the Empress here. So is she trying to shoot? Well, like I said, take this how it resonates. Whoever the viewer is, the Empress or the Emperor. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, like weakness, vulnerable. And then we got here surprise. So why did it come out as the Empress though? There's a karmic here that is coming for somebody's Empress. Because it could have came out as the Emperor, but it came out as the Empress. Let me clarify the Empress. Let me go here with these cards. I'm trying to see now, like, is she trying to shoot? She's trying to get the Divine Feminine shot to cock block. Look, she can't manipulate. Tell me about this. Is she trying to shoot the Empress? The Divine Feminine, Holy Spirit, like, what is going on here? Child? Okay, we got the Emperor. Okay, so look, I said that. That's crazy because, all right. I said right here, family. So this person that they have a family with. Okay, so it's coming out as Emperor and Empress. So that's why I always tell y'all, apply it how it resonates. Okay, because we got an Emperor now. So that's what I'm saying. I was picking up like she's trying to shoot a Divine Masculine because he don't want to be with her. Okay, and look, child. So this is the person that she has a child with. All right, again, somebody's psycho ass baby mama. Okay, and an Emperor is also a father. Okay, father figure, the Emperor card. So coming out with the child is just double confirmation that this is somebody that you have a child with. And then if you are looking at it like the Empress, this is the same thing. Somebody that they have a child with, you know, Emperor, Empress. Okay, all right, so that's what's going on. Let me pull now from this deck. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna pull a handful. All right. Anything from here, Holy Spirit? Ten. Cycle complete. This shit is over. Look, shocked. The karmic is shocked that this cycle is complete, that this shit is really done, that this Divine Masculine don't want, for some of y'all it's going to happen in 3 weeks, all right? That this shit is not working. Look, confirmation, divorce court, someone is getting divorced. So again, if it's not, you know, a divorce, it could be just a relationship, you know, like they're going to be breaking up. Y'all, I just realized I forgot to check the outcome. We stopped at the Emperor and all that. So let's see real quick. Maybe somebody needs to, you know, get this reassurance that you're going to be fine. All right. This is not going to work. You're not going to get shot. This is just what the karmic wants to do. They're a fucking psycho. But let's see, how is it going to end, Holy Spirit? Are they going to be able to get this done or what? Okay, so look. This is them. Wow. This is them really trying this shit. They're really in their ego with the Five of Wands. All right. And then look what we have here. Broken promises, unreliable, irresponsible. All right. So it's given like somebody, again, this is a masculine energy. This Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone that is like, it's a masculine energy. And it's like, they're supposed to be, you see here, they're supposed to be cautious. They're supposed to be everything that you see here, responsible, efficient, persistent. It's like, again, they wanted to surprise you. They wanted to catch you off guard with the weakness right here. Weakness, you know, vulnerability when you are not expecting it. So this person was supposed to be on their game. All right. Look how it says here, completing what you start, right? But in the reverse, they never completed it. They never did it. Or if they do try it, it's not going to work. All right. They tried, it's not going to work. We get one more. Yeah, look, confirmation. All right, this is a card that's talking about it's slow. It's slow for that, basically. Spirit is saying it's slow for that. Look how it says here, frustration, holding off, waiting, panic, slow down, delays. Basically, they didn't do it. This is them shooting at you right here. Shots, 8 shots. All right. But in the reverse, they're not shooting at you. They're not doing nothing. All right. Somebody, you know, broken promises. They broke their promise. All right. This person right here that the karmic paid to do this to you, to catch you off guard and shoot you, they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to do it. All right. So don't stress. Okay. All right. So this karmic is surprised that this cycle is really complete, is over. Plan A, B, and C is not working. There's no more plans here. What is it? A, B, and C, your way out. Yeah, like see your way out, bitch. That's it. That's what she's going to have to do. All right. So let's pull the signs. Then we're going to pull some names. All right, Holy Spirit, who's involved? Let me get 6 signs. This could be your sign, the karmic sign, somebody involved sign. Take it how it resonates. All right, we have Capricorn. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A Gemini. Aquarius. Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn again on the bottom here. So double confirmation with that. Okay, let me pull some names. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, this is your confirmation they're involved. If you don't see any name, that's okay. This is just another layer of confirmation for somebody. All right, Lewis, Nova, Tiffany, Charlotte, Chance, Jill, Lenny, Goodwin, Sparks, Kennedy, Teddy, Bree, Reed, Jolene, Santos, Nena, Maya, and Nova. Dominique, Nikita, Alan, Norma, Asia, Bradley, Kane, Jarvis, Brenda, Lyons, Heller, Holmes, Samaya, Gardner, Ashley, Jocelyn, Coretta, Dicky, Marilu, and Martha. Roman, Ruiz, Pete, Kathleen, Shelby, McLeod, Josie, Tara, Debbie, Antoinette, Louis, Bristow, Ellis, Margaret, Doris, Colson, Weathers, Britton, Ray, Dina, Jensen, Brass, Sheena, Kenner, McKinley, Baxter, Lex, Brito, and Robin. All right, y'all. That's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this tea. Peace.